Alright, I am back with Purpose 1951. It is for 559 out of 699, and that ends in 7 days. It's published by and developed by East Asia Sub Limited and developed by Tong something. Came out on October 15th. They leave because you end the stream when changing games. No, Dopey, no. They leave because there's no channel points. Silly Dopey. Don't you know nothing? Jeez. The oracles of this content have no wishes of life and death. They foresee the things in between. Yeah, there's a rat right there. It went inside the building. Chapter 1, Medical Facility.
I'm on this winding path one last time. One last time. Let me explain why.
The explainer. Open the explainer box. Okay. What am I supposed to do though? Oh. How am I supposed to... The reason why I end the stream and come back with a different game, because it does not change the VOD. It's the same VOD.
I graduated the medical faculty. As I walked across the stage to receive my diploma, the mayor's eyes seemed to follow me. From that day on, he made an effort to attend every event or ceremony related to my career as a doctor.
Yeah, it doesn't change into a different VOD, so I end the stream and come back with a different game. I don't think it does. It doesn't chapter it unless...
Rosie and Sam were also there, cheering me on with their loud voices and beaming smiles. Despite our busy schedules, we promised to catch up more often now that I'd graduated.
It does not chapter it. The guy's still on the bike.
As I entered my first job as a doctor, I was full of hope and ambition. The hospital was located in a small town, far from the bustling city that I was used to. But it didn't matter to me, as long as I could put my medical knowledge and skills into practice.
Wow, look at that frog. He's bouncing up and down.
But reality hit me hard. The hospital was understaffed and underfunded. The equipment was outdated and the working conditions were poor. Patients came in with various illnesses, some easily cured with proper treatment, while others were too severe for us to handle.
That biker just disappeared. What? And what's this?
I remember one day when a young girl came in with a high fever and difficulty breathing. She needed urgent care, but we didn't have the necessary equipment or medication to treat her. We did our best to stabilize her condition, but she passed away before we could transfer her to a better equipped hospital.
What's this? That's a bear. What happened to the bear?
That incident haunts me to this day. It made me realize the harsh reality of our healthcare system. How many lives could be saved if only we had access to
It's over
better
here.
resources?
Uh... Nothing over here. A box. Ooh. I probably missed a box. Yeah, I probably missed a box. Oh well. It's over here. Nothing. Any boxes over here? No.
One day, as Rosie entered the hospital lobby to visit me, she couldn't help but notice the gleaming glass and marble walls, a stark contrast to the outdated equipment and overworked staff. She shook her head in frustration as she thought about the government's priorities.
I thought there was another path over here. I really hope I got all the boxes. Otherwise, if not, I'm not gonna redo this.
She thought back to her childhood with me, when we would play doctor together in our makeshift clinic made out of cardboard boxes. Even then, we had big dreams of making a difference in people's lives through medicine.
What's over here? Ooh, a box. The player. Um, Nothing over there.
But as she grew older, Rosie realized that not everyone had access to proper health care like we did. Some families couldn't afford to seek medical help until it was too late, while others were turned away from hospitals due to lack of funds or resources.
So this is pretty much a walking simulator, huh? While he tells a story. Oh my. What is happening here? What is that?
It all began when I graduated the medical faculty.
Okay.
My childhood friends Rosie and Sam were also there.
Oh, I saw. Alright. Come on. Is there more over here? Or what's going on here?
As I entered my first job as a doctor, I was full of hope and ambition.
Alright, so that's gone. Ooh, achievement. 5 years ago. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm on a bike. That's funny. At least this is faster.
The wind rushes past me as I speed down the road, my lungs heaving with each sharp inhale. It's moments like these that cleanse not just my body, but my very soul.
Mm. Seagulls are annoying.
I've worked hard to get here. Finished school, found a
Over
wonderful
here.
life, and I can't help but thank the universe for how lucky I am. But it's not about me anymore. It's about all the lives I'll save through my career. The thought alone brings tears to my eyes.
It's over here. Nothing. I feel like there's gonna be a box over here, but it's not. Dang it. No box.
As I ride around the lake, the sun glinting off its surfaces takes my breath away. The beauty of this moment is almost overwhelming. My serotonin levels skyrocketing as I take in the magnificent view.
Where is the damn boxes? I'm just going around the around the lake.
With each deep breath, I feel alive and invigorated, grateful for the ability to experience such joy and freedom on this ride.
So I went around in circles. Okay.
Somebody better grab an extinguisher, because I am literally on fire.
Okay. Now I'm looking again. Okay.
Sam, the one I mentioned earlier, was actually the mayor's son. His family had strong ties to the mob. One night, he got into a heated altercation with the rival mob leader's son over a girl. Unfortunately, things escalated and he ended up in my surgery room. Initially, everything appeared to be progressing well during the surgery. However, his body had an unexpected reaction to the medications used. His CRP levels began to rise uncontrollably, and I was at a loss as to why this was happening. I looked up at the clock. Every second felt like an eternity. The weight of responsibility weighed heavily on my shoulders. Not just because he was the mayor's son, but because I had promised to save lives.
There's probably a box over here. Promiser. Okay. I didn't miss a box.
I knew that I would be held accountable for Sam's death, even though it was beyond my control. The pressure from both sides intensified, and soon enough, my career was under threat. The pressure from Sam's family and the rival mob leader's family reached a boiling point. They were both demanding answers and were not satisfied with my explanation that it was just an unforeseen reaction to the medication. Things were about to get ugly. The next day, rumors began circulating about my involvement with the mob, and accusations flew left and right. My superiors called me into their office and demanded an explanation.
There's probably something over here. I guess not.
How could they think that saving lives was a mere risk to me? But I knew that any outburst would only make things worse. I did everything in my power, I replied calmly, trying to keep my emotions in check. But deep down, I knew that this wasn't just about Sam's death anymore.
Another box.
Maybe all those years of studying and working hard meant nothing in this thing else. I sighed heavily as I walked back to my office. The wind chime outside tinkled softly, offering a brief moment of solace before reality came crashing back down again.
Come on. Oh, jeez, come on. Why is it not let me do it? Oh, it's two of them. Three of them. Okay.
Things escalated and he ended up in my surgery room. I knew that I would be held accountable for Sam's death.
Man.
The next day, rumors began circulating about my involvement with the mob.
2 years ago.
My wife, Rosie, was a force to be reckoned with. She was a successful real estate broker and also happened to be related to the mayor. Her connections and charm made her a formidable figure in our community.
Can't see nothing.
Her manicured nails tapped nervously on the tabletop, her well-coiffed hair hiding the creases of worry on her forehead. I know this sounds like a terrible thing to say about my future wife, but despite her charming smile and smooth words, a nagging doubt lingered in the air about her true intentions. Despite this, we had formed a close bond over the years in our small town. As the sun set on my day shifts, Rosie and I would often escape to the nearby theaters, surrounded by the quaint charm of our community. The warmth of nostalgia filled every moment we spent together, creating cherished memories.
Do I just keep on going until he stops talking, or what?
One night, as we sat at the dinner table, Rosie brought up the topic of starting a family. I could see the excitement in her eyes as she spoke about our future children. But all I could feel was fear. Fear of not being able to provide for them or protect them in this dangerous world we live in.
Propaganda. Looks like I'm gonna be in the cave.
It seemed that Sam's father, the mayor, had mob connections, and promptly used them against me. The hospital was obligated to let me go, especially after they organized some incidents that didn't quite work in my favor. Things turned ugly. They sullied my name all over, and I couldn't find a job anywhere after that. Being broke wasn't the only issue. Shameless gossip was propagated all around town, and by the end, I'd lost touch with many a friend and family member. My relationship with Rosie was also inevitably broke down, and we broke up.
Oh no. Swear. It's a box. Oh my god. The loser. Open the loser box.
The propaganda was relentless. Rumors spread like wildfire, and my once supportive community turned against me. I could feel the stares and whispers everywhere I went. former colleagues refused to speak up for me after the backlash from the mob and the mayor's office. It seems like everyone had turned their backs on me.
I thought that was something. Guess not.
With no job prospects and dwindling savings, I was forced to sell my house and move into a small apartment on the other side of town. My parents were disappointed in me for losing my prestigious job and were ashamed of the rumors surrounding me. But the worst blow was, of course, what it did to me and Rosie. She couldn't handle the scandal surrounding my name, and didn't wish to risk her own reputation by continuing our association.
It sure is late. So late.
As I packed up my
Everyone went to bed.
memories of our past dates and conversations flooded my mind. How could she abandon me like this? After everything we had been through, it was like a dagger to my heart.
How is it going, Dementia? What is happening? A waffle? Do I even have a waffle going on?
As much as it hurt, I couldn't blame her. The propaganda against me was cruel and relentless. Of course, she didn't want any part of it. She deserved better than being with someone who
Yep.
was constantly being shamed and slandered.
It's a walking sim. It sure is. I don't know even know how if I even have a giveaway going on. I forgot to end it the other night. You should end it and see if it have even if I have one.
Begging for another chance. But I knew deep down that it wouldn't make a difference. The damage had been done and our relationship was beyond repair.
I've never ended mine. I don't know. Is that in our box? Ooh, it is.
I began to spend my days searching for any job that would hire me, even if it meant starting at the bottom. But no one wanted to give me a chance. The mayor's influence seemed to reach every corner of our small town.
Mm-mm. This game is almost over. I'm getting tired. it's late for the last coast. Sure. It's like 10 o'clock over there. Yeah. Come on. That's not it.
It seems that Sam's father, the mayor, had mob connections. The hospital was obligated to let me go. But the worst blow was, of course, what it did to me and Rosie.
There we go.
The memory of that fateful day in the hospital is a constant, never-ending present in my mind. The hours were dark and chaotic, turning my life upside down in an instant.
Why am I walking so slow?
Amidst the madness and chaos, I found a moment of clarity as I gazed out the room. My eyes fell upon a personnel guy swiftly and furtively holding a small bottle in his pocket. It said cyan something on it. He looked at me and winked. Mr. Salieri sends his regards. The sight sent shivers down my spine, a stark reminder of the dark lurking behind every corner. Even amidst the chaos, this image remains etched in my mind, haunting me endlessly.
Okay. Can't see nothing.
So this is why I've been on this winding path. To put an end to the crushing weight of
Cool,
sadness
more
that has plagued me
walking.
by throwing myself off the edge of this cliff. The jagged rocks below taunt me, daring me to take the leap and release myself from it all.
What a cliff that is. Ooh, a box.
The wind howls and whips at my hair and clothes, tugging me forward like an eager guide towards my ultimate destiny. The force of it's almost tangible. A physical reminder of this journey that lies ahead. The wind carries with it a scent of salt, a reminder of the vast ocean just beyond the craggy cliffs. It fills my nostrils and stirs up a sense of adventure and determination. The wind tastes of pure, untamed freedom, a rush of cool air that invigorates my senses and pushes me to take the leap towards my destiny. The gusts swirl around me, carrying with them the sense of Earth, the echoes of the past travelers, and their stories. I take a deep breath, feeling both exhilarated and apprehensive as I step forward into the unknown. The Personnel guy is etched into my mind, a symbol of death and betrayal. It must have been cyanide seeping through his veins like poison, planted by the rival mob to sabotage Sam's surgery. The memory haunts me, taunting me with the knowledge that I couldn't save him. And now, I'm left with nothing but shattered pieces of my former self. But I cling to one memory, a glimmer of joy amidst the darkness. Riding a bicycle 5 years ago, feeling the wind rush against my skin, and the freedom of breathing without fear or pain. It was a fleeting moment, but it remains burned into my soul. I choose to keep living despite the overwhelming grief and emptiness. Breathing is my purpose, my reason for living, and I've come to realize that it is actually the most profound purpose of all.
So that was the game, huh? Huh. Alright, well, this has been Purpose 1951. Takes about 48 minutes to complete, but I was looking around everywhere, so I don't know. I was gonna play something else, but I don't know. I'm getting kind of tired. Also, I want some food. Kind of hungry. So, this has been 1951. Purpose 1951. And I think I'm gonna go to bed. Or get some food. Because I am hungry. So, thanks everyone for watching. I appreciate it. You guys have a good night. Adios, amigos and amigas. Bye. Have a good night. First, I want to see if I still have a giveaway going on. Giveaway. Close. There is one. Giveaway draw. Dementia has one. Wow. So, what would you like? Since I don't know what game it was. Game of choice? Game of choice? What would you like? Edit to the list of IOUs. So you don't want nothing, or... Alright. I'm gonna go to bed. Well, I'm gonna get food. So, you don't know. I'm gonna eat food first, because I have not eaten. I'm hungry. You guys have a good night. Adios, amigos and amigas. Bye, have a good night. Later. I was gonna play some other games, but then I realized this game will be so long. But whatever.